Hello you beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna make some gouache paintings again. And it's pretty cold outside. So all of a sudden the temperature dropped and I've decided to make myself a nice cup of tea. Usually I'm not a fruit tea person, but today I had a craving. So it looks pretty. So, what are we gonna do today? Today, I want to make a video where oh yeah, there it is. 1 second. Where I compare these two gouaches. And the reason I'm doing this is I started with these for gouache. Like these were the first paints I've bought and I've used like in a serious way, not just fiddling around. And I did not like it and I thought gouache is not my medium maybe, but lately I have received these from my wife, so I thought, and I have really liked these and it was really fun to use them. And I don't want to throw shade on Daler-Rowney in any way, but these are the beginner paints. I know that they have more professional paints as well and I can't judge these obviously. I just will use the Simply line today, but I just want to figure out why I like these more than these. I just want to for myself, like I can't do a comparison video anymore where I'm like, I want to figure out which one is better because I already know that I like these more. I just want to see why and what the difference is, and of course it's my personal opinion and you don't have to think in the same way. Maybe you have the exact opposite opinion and that's fine because every artist works differently with their paint. So yeah, let's start. So I have these paints in this palette, and this is the Flying Tiger palette, and these paints are still pretty wet, so we should be able to use them. So this was this $3 palette I've talked about in the last video, and if you haven't seen this one, you should maybe go back and watch it. So the consistency of these is already much different than the consistency of the paints from Arteza. These tend to be very liquidy. I've put them right out of the tube into this palette and they are very liquidy. Some colors more than others. So we'll see where this goes. And I'm gonna use these, and I've put this thing over the nasty word, so this time I'm prepared. What else do I have prepared? What a segue. I've painted no, I've sketched these two mushrooms and I'm planning on painting this one with the Daler-Rowney gouache and this one with the Arteza gouache. So this is what I want to do. Gonna need some brushes and some water and some more water. I want to clean my brush and want to take some water if I need to thin the paint. This goes out of the way and I should probably clean one area. And I've almost dipped my brush into my tea. I should put this away. Maybe I should first color in the background and maybe I'm going for like an autumn kind of piece because autumn is clearly a thing right now. I tend to use similar color schemes on different pieces and I want to break out of that. Maybe I just made up the difference, like maybe there is no difference. Very romantic. mushroom piece here. Gonna define the edge of the mushroom later anyway, so it's not that bad if I paint over the edges right now. It's not. It's okay. I can see my sketch still, so that's fine. So, what am I doing with the bottom? And I will try to recreate these colors with the Arteza gouache, but if it's not exactly the same, I feel like that's not that big of a problem, because I primarily want to see what the difference is in the behavior of the color, so it should roughly be the same, if not 1000%. I'm gonna put some grass later. Gonna clean off this brush. I think I'm going for a nice red mushroom. Don't know what it's called in English. Very sorry about that. I'm just very sorry for the messy way I treat this paint, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna clean it off later. Gonna put a darker color first, and then later I'm going to go in and put a different lighter red on top. Oh my god, I have made a mistake for these kinds of mushrooms. They are flatter, but it's fine, okay? It's just a fantasy mushroom now. For the body of the mushroom, I want to... let's stay in this particular scheme. Just cleaning out the red a bit. So this is just the first coat. I'm just... it's just the darkest coat. Just going to... later on just add highlights and the light places, but I also feel it feels a bit more translucent, which is okay, I guess. There's no white added to this one, but just, I don't know. I don't want to be unfair, but it also takes a bit longer to dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some clouds. Maybe? Should we add some clouds? That'd be good. I'm making some space. I hope it doesn't make it too disgusting. But I'm gonna paint over it with white, remember that. I know this looks pretty dull right now. The more white you add, the more... I don't know how... right. But I can already add some white to my mix over here. It's opaque enough, I guess. I'm fine with this. Maybe I chose the wrong color scheme, but back with clean and nice water. So, alright, I found this shape brush. Gonna try and use this one. Maybe it's better with a flat brush. I don't feel like the white is... I mean, I mixed it a bit to give it some kind of tint, but I feel like the white is not really opaque. Again, I'm a total beginner, maybe it's my own fault, but I mean, it could be worse. Okay, I know. It could be like, I could draw with mayonnaise or something. So this is pretty decent still. I also would like to, but it's still not opaque enough to do that, what I wanted to do. That's a shame. And I put so much white in it. Not great. I was hoping to debunk my feelings a bit. This paint stays wet for so long. Why? I just wanna add some, I just wanna continue, like, I think that this is also a problem I'm having with these. The paint just never dries, and I'm very impatient, and I thought that this would be the reason I'm not good at working with this gouache, but it turns out that there's other gouache out there. I'm very impatient and I know that. But why does it work with the other one? I guess the trick is to find a paint that like is good for your personal painting technique. Maybe other people are stressed when it dries too quickly, and I'm like, dry faster. I feel like I can never get this paint to be opaque and vibrant. I feel like it's always dull, even if I add white, which is kind of a thing. I mean, that's an ability you have to achieve. Like, bravo. Again, I'm not gonna try to throw any shade or something, because I know that this is a beginner paint, and but for me as a beginner, it just ruined my experience, and it's not really that cheap, so I don't know. I fiddled around with it a bit off camera, so I've decided these are just some study sketches with paint. I'm gonna add the outlines. This is still kind of dull, I don't know. And I don't... Maybe it's just all in my head. Excuse me. All in my head that these paints don't fit my needs, but they don't fit my needs, so... I wanna make one last addition. I wanna add some lighter grass as highlights, but this paint is just so translucent. I added so much white to this. You have to almost use it as a paste. And I hope you don't. This is kind of frustrating. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this as it is. I just want this as a case study, so we're gonna move on and put this aside. Oh, I touched the paint. First thing we're gonna do is recreating this background color, and I'm gonna try to make it as accurate as possible. It's not exactly the same color, but It's already much more pink. I just look at it. I can't see my sketch. So it's not in my head, okay? It's not all in my head. That's good. I just added this teeny tiny bit of white. And look at it. These colors are so rich and so vibrant. I'm so glad that I did not make this up. Like, very reassuring. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, I could have made this more pastel-y, but I'm just leaving it as it is. And this is just the sad little friend, their sad little neighbor. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to be that salty, but also this is almost dry, okay? Look at this. It's almost dry. I just applied it. I have so much salt for these. I haven't tested the more pricey versions from Daler-Rowney, so again, I can't talk for these, but these little monsters, guys. Alright. So we're going for a very dark red as a base, and I'm gonna make an experiment and take this right out of the tube, like no white, because I just want to see how opaque is it right out of the tube. So clearly this is more translucent than if I had mixed it with white, because it's just, that's pretty normal. But the vibrancy is guys, I can't handle Daler-Rowney. I don't want to be unfair as well. These are gonna be more dull when they dry, so also I did not make the effort to like exactly make some swatches to see which one is the equivalent of this one and stuff like that. So we're good. God, this is almost dry. I'm losing my mind. Seriously, guys, I'm losing my mind about how much of a difference these paints are. And I do think that I almost paid, or we almost paid, the same amount or even more in the hardware store for the Daler-Rowney, so it's insane. It's insane. I just wanna like push the limits of the brighter green when I apply it. So we're taking a very dark brownish greenish tone on here. I even put a little bit more water, so it's gonna be a good test, I guess. And another thing about these, they dry in kind of streaks, and with this one you can see some whole areas getting dry, so that's good. Gonna need more white. And as you also can see, I just put the tiniest of paint amount that you can squeeze out of the tube out of the tube. And I filled this whole area. It's just freaking insane. It just works. It's just, yeah. I'm working. I'm fine. This is okay. I just wanna say, if you have the same price amount to spend and you have the choice between these and the Daler-Rowney ones, just please don't pick the Daler-Rowney ones. I'm not saying like go out and buy these paints. It's just if you want to get some paint and you're struggling with a decision, don't take the Simply line of Daler-Rowney. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Yeah, so okay. I mean, these work. It's paint, it's colored, it's fine, but so what a nice little addition. Oh, jeez. Right now, I'm just thinking about all the times I've thought, gouache is not something I want to pursue. It's so muddy and people always make these nice paintings, but I'm just too stupid. No, I just had the wrong paints. Can you believe that? Yeah. I know it's not the same painting exactly, and I know that there are probably people, and not probably, but for sure people that are making better tests, better comparisons than I do. But, you know, I just wanted to see for myself what's the difference? What's the difference in the behavior and what's happening? Am I just making this up? Am I just I don't know, but seeing this now, it's just so relieving. Like, it's not only my fault that my pictures did not look as good when I used this brand, and now that I use a different brand, it's better. So yeah, in conclusion, these are more streaky and more muddy, and they don't dry as fast, and they are not as opaque. These ones, I just touched them again, are vibrant and dry fast, but they also are very nicely reactivatable. And is that a word? I hope. They are opaque, they are vibrant, you don't have to use much color to fill a very big area, and they stay kind of opaque even if you add some water, and they are nice. I like them more. It's okay if you like the Daler-Rowney ones more. It's fine. I'm not holding any grudge against anyone, or the company or something like that. They make nice art supply too. But these ones are just my favorite right now for beginners. Like, I'm a greenhorn, totally a beginner, and for me personally these are more fun to work with. And if I have the choice between two brands that are kind of the same price, I would choose this one. I will choose these. So this is all I have to say about them. I hope you enjoyed this little comparison. And even if it's not completely 100% the same picture, I think you can see the differences even on camera, and I clearly felt the differences when I worked with them, and this is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to see, for me personally, which one feels better to work with. And I'm not making this up, these are nicer and these are more dull and stuff. So thank you very much for watching, and we see each other next time. And until we do, please do something that makes you happy. Bye bye!